Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, how do I not be boring in conversation? Well, I'm glad you asked, because today I'm going to go over the 3 different ways that people talk in conversation and how you can start speaking at the 3rd deepest layer to provoke interest in any woman you speak with. So a few things first. People don't remember what you say, they remember how you made them feel. And unless you're speaking with genuine feelings in your conversation, women aren't going to genuinely feel anything for you. So you might be sitting there thinking, Jessica, I'm not dramatic when I talk. And that's fine. I'm talking about any feeling whatsoever. And if at the very least you aren't personally interested in what you're saying yourself, women aren't going to be personally interested in you either. Now, the very first thing I want you to keep in mind in regards to how to be more interesting in conversation is, what is the one thing we all have in common? I have it in common with you. You have it in common with my mom. My mom has it in common with your mom. Your mom has it in common with me. Exactly. We all have human experiences in common. Now, what is the number one thing that we're all interested in? Exactly, it's ourselves. So when you're talking from your human experience, what happens is women are inadvertently able to connect with you no matter what. And when they can connect with you, they're able to relate with you. And when they can relate with you, what they say to themselves is, oh my God, I can relate to this guy. This guy's like me. I'm interested in me. I'm interested in him. So let's get to talking in a way that is more interesting to everyone on a universal scale. So the first way people talk is on a person layer. The person layer involves saying absolutely anything that any other person on the planet can say. The weather's great today. New Jersey's really close to New York, so there's a lot of things to do growing up. California has great weather year-round. I call this Google gaming. This is stuff that anybody anywhere can find on Google. It's small talk that we have with strangers at the Starbucks, like, oh, great weather we're having today. Yesterday was shitty. It's talking about the world at large. It has nothing to do with who you are as a person. But it's called person because any person in the world can say it. The second layer is personal. While person is about the external world, personal is about your world. So instead of saying something like, Jersey's really close to New York, there's lots of stuff to do, you might say something like, I grew up on the Jersey Shore. There was lots of stuff to do. Either way, it's closer to who you are, set aside from the world at large. Now, personality is the 3rd layer, and this is where you start to evoke interest and feelings from people around you. Speaking from personality means speaking from your eyes, in your shoes, through your thoughts and your experiences. Yes, you might have guessed correctly already. Speaking from personality is the same thing as speaking through your human experience. So instead of saying, I grew up on the Jersey Shore, there's lots of stuff to do, you might say something like, I grew up on the Jersey Shore. I sold drugs to New Yorkers on the boardwalk because that's what every kid did growing up. Or you might say something like, it's so hot out, this is the 3rd shirt I've worn already. Again, because you are speaking to your personal experiences, to your human self, you are inadvertently speaking with more interest. Because remember, what's our number one interest? Ourselves. So when you are speaking right from your thoughts, feelings, experiences, emotions, you are inadvertently interested in what you have to say. And if you feel interested in what you're saying, yes, she'll feel interested in what you're saying. Again, because she can connect to having thoughts and feelings as a human being. Another reason this is so interesting to people when you speak with your personality is because there's no other person in this world that can speak to your thoughts, your feelings, and your experiences within a given moment. And that's enough to snap anybody out of the mundane, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. It's the stuff that catches our attention, the things that don't normally come across us in our everyday lives. And in our everyday lives, we're not used to people talking so genuinely and honestly about their thoughts and their feelings. A lot of people think that I'm an extrovert, which I absolutely am not. I'm actually a homebody. People terrify me. I am very much an introvert. I don't like speaking. However, they think I'm an introvert because every time I do talk, I do speak from my personality. So when my maintenance man asks me every morning, good morning, how are you? I don't say, good. How are you? I usually say, I'm all right. My back's still hurting because I still can't figure out how to fucking sleep, but I'm still here. How about you? Or when my boyfriend calls at the end of the night and he says, "What'd you do today?" I might say something like, "A lot of sweating on camera and taking pictures of myself with no pants on." Either way, as long as you're speaking true to what your thoughts and your feelings and your experiences are, you will always be interesting, because there's no way in hell anybody is gonna hear that from somebody else. And for a more in-depth look on how to get to the part where you are speaking from your personality on a 24/7 basis, check out my program, Speak to Spark Arousal. You can get it right from here if you put in your email for the 10 mistakes most men make when talking to women, and right after it should redirect you to the video for Speech Spark Arousal. So there you have it, the 3 ways people talk and how to be more interesting when you talk so that you don't bore the next woman who comes across you. Just remember, thoughts, feelings, experiences. It's the only way to set yourself apart, and it's the one thing no other guy in this world can give her, is you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.